Okay, students, my screen is visible to you all. Okay, so first we learn the encryption. Okay, that I have taught in our previous class. That is, what is encryption? Sorry, some there is mistake. Okay, what is encryption? The process of converting plain text into ciphertext. Is that clear to you all? The process of converting plain text to ciphertext. That is called encryption. And there are mainly two types of encryption. We all know that. The first one is symmetric encryption. The first one is symmetric encryption. Okay. So what is symmetric encryption? Lavanya, you tell. Okay, no problem. Symmetric encryption is the process of converting a plain text into ciphertext using a same key, using only a same key for encryption also and for decryption also. So we can say that what is symmetric encryption? That uses only one key. Okay. Suppose this is our plain text. Okay, we all know that this is our plain text. When we will do encryption here, the plain text is converted into ciphertext. This is our ciphertext. Now, when we will apply decryption, we will get our plain text again here. Okay, so this is called symmetric encryption. This encryption and this decryption uses the same key. Okay, so this is all about symmetric encryption. Now, can anyone tell me what is asymmetric encryption?
Using two keys.
Yes, absolutely correct. That uses two key. So we can write here asymmetric encryption. That uses two key. Okay. Suppose this is our plain text, and we will apply encryption here. It is converted into ciphertext. Now, when we will apply decryption, it will convert into plain text again. So here encryption is done by which key? Can anyone tell me which key is used for encryption?
Public key.
Yes, very good. That's why I want. So public key is used for encryption, and for decryption we will use private key. Okay, everyone, is that clear? Students, I need the response from you people. Is that clear? Gokulanan, Naren. Gokulanan, Naren. Okay, can anyone tell me the example of asymmetric encryption? The example of asymmetric encryption is RSA algorithm. Okay, and what are the examples of symmetric? For symmetric, I am writing here symmetric. The examples are AES, Advanced Encryption Standard, and DES. And there is an extended version of DES is called 3DES or triple DES. Okay. So today we will learn about the RSA algorithm, the numerical of RSA. Okay. So let's start. First, you all open the algorithm that I have given in our previous class. That algorithm in front of you. Okay. So can you tell me? Can anyone tell me what is the first step of that algorithm? Don't know. Okay, let's start. Just look at in your board, everyone. So we are discussing the RSA algorithm. ठीक? The RSA algorithm was discovered by three scientists like Rivest, Shamir, and Edelman. And based on these three scientists, RSA name was discovered. Okay. So in this algorithm, the first step was you have to choose two large prime numbers. What we have to do? Choose two large prime numbers. Okay. Now the second step. Second step, you have to calculate the value of n. And what is n? N should be p into q. And what is p into q? Your large prime numbers, p and q. Okay. So now after that we will calculate the third step. And the third step you have to calculate phi n. Calculate phi n. How we will calculate phi n? P minus 1 and q minus 1. This is the formula of phi n. We will calculate phi n like this. Now in fourth step, we will calculate. Can anyone tell me what we will calculate in fourth step? Public key. Okay. So in fourth step, we will calculate public key, and it is denoted by small e. Okay. How we will calculate? We will calculate e by, we will calculate e just like using this formula. GCD of e comma n should be 1. GCD of n should be 1. Okay. I will explain this in numerical. Don't worry. Now after calculating public key, we will calculate the private key. Key. And private key is denoted by small d. Okay. And how we will calculate the d? We have to calculate the d like using this formula. D into e is congruent to, this is congruency sign 1. Okay. And again mod phi n. Then we will use mod phi n. Till now there is any confusion? This is the algorithm of RSA. Okay. Okay. students? Now, oh, in public key there is one mistake. This is phi n, not n. This is phi n. Phi n. Okay. I am writing here e comma phi n. Now we will try to solve the numerical based on this algorithm. Okay. Okay. Okay, everyone. Now, in first step, what we have to do? We have to choose two large prime numbers. For example, I am choosing the value of p and q. Okay, and the value of 3 p I am choosing 3, that is prime number. Okay, and for q you can choose any number, like I am choosing it 11. Is that clear? Because these two are large prime numbers. Now what we calculate? We calculate here the value of n. In second step we have to calculate the value of n, and what is n? P into q. So what we will get? 3 into 11, we will get 33. Okay, that is the value of n. Now in third step, you have to calculate phi n, and we know that. How can we calculate phi n? We can calculate using p minus 1, sorry, into q minus 1. So what is p? P is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2, and q is 11. 11 minus 1 is 10. So what will be the output? Here is 20. Now in fourth step, this step is very important. We have to calculate the value of e. Okay, now how we will calculate e? We will calculate the GCD of e. GCD e comma phi n. It should be equals to 1. Okay, this is your formula. Now how will you calculate the value of e? You know GCD or SCF, highest common factor or greatest common divisor. We know that the value of phi n, first you choose the value of phi n. What is the value of phi n? Value of phi n is 20, so you can write here is 20. Okay, and we know that it should be equals to 1. Now you have to assume the value of e one by one. Suppose I am writing here, you can choose the value of e first 1, then 2, then 3. Whenever the GCD of this will become 1, that is the value of e. Okay, suppose I am choosing first here 2. Okay, now how we will calculate the GCD of 2 and 20? What is the GCD of 2 and 20? If there is any confusion, you can ask me in our chat box. Till now there is any confusion? Kirtika, Lavanya? Okay, Nandini, are you able to understand? Okay, now I'm explaining you how to calculate the GCD. Till now there is no problem, so I am moving forward. So first you calculate the factors, like I am calculating the factor of 2. What will be the factors of 2? 1 and 2. Now what is the factors of 20? Factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4 also, 5, now 10 and 20. These are the factors of 20. Now the common part 1 or 2, and here is 1 or 2. So you can write here the common part, and what is the largest, because we are calculating the GCD, and GCD is greatest common divisor. So 2 is the answer. Okay, so here we want the 1. So we will not assume 2. We can cancel this 2. We will assume now 3. Then again we will calculate. So I am directly writing here. Wait. We will calculate the factors of 3. Now, what are the factors of 3 and 3? Now take the common from this and this. There is only one common, that is 1. So our answer will be 1. So our answer will come 1. Remove this 2 because in this there is only one common, and that is 1. So, and we also want 1 for GCD. Okay. So when we put E equal to 3, we get the GCD 1. So our value of E will be 3. Okay. Now there is any problem? Students, are you able to understand what I am telling? You have to assume the value of E line by line, like 1, 2, 3. Whenever it will be become 1, then you will get the value of E at that point. Okay. Okay, now this is the value of public key. Sorry, this E is public key. Now what we have to calculate now? We have to calculate the private key, the last part of this algorithm. Now I am erasing this. If you want to write in copy, you can write this, because the next question I will give you to do yourself. Okay. I know that the spelling, sorry, the writing was not good. Okay. Now here I am calculating the step number 5 here. So what is step 5? Calculate D. D. And what is the formula of D that I have told you right now? The formula of D is, yes, D into E. We can calculate the D is like D into E is congruent to 1 mod I N. Okay. Now, we will write D here because we have to calculate the value of D. What is the value of E? E we have calculated is 3, is congruent to 1 mod. What is the value of phi n? Phi n value is 20. Okay. Now you have to assume the value of D. Same like in private key, in public key, we are calculating E by assuming 1, 2, 3, 4. In the same way, we will also assume the value of D. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same way. Okay. So like right now I am assuming suppose 2. When I will put here 2, 2 into 3, can I get 1 mod 20? You know the meaning of 1 mod 20? The value of 1 mod 20 is 1. Is that clear? Or in computer, we are writing 1 mod 2. So the value of 1 mod 2 is 1. If the numerator is small, suppose I am writing here 3 mod 10. So the answer is 3. Okay. So you will assume the value of D 1 by 1. Suppose when I am assuming 2, the answer is becoming, here 2 3s will become 6, not congruent to 1. So 2 is not correct. Now we will assume 3. I'm erasing this. Okay. When I will assume 3 here, when I will assume 3, it will become 3 3 is a 9. 9 is not congruent to 1 mod 10. Okay. When I will assume 4, 3 4 is a 12. 12 is not congruent to 1 mod 12, 20. 5 is also not there. 6. 6 3 is a 18. 18 is not congruent to 1 mod 20. Okay. Now when will we put 7? 7 3 is a 21. 21 is congruent to, okay. So the value of D is 20. Wait, I am telling it. Because in 7 we are getting the answer. We will put 7 here. We will get the answer as 7 3 is a 21. Congruent to 1 mod 20. Okay. Suppose we are doing modulus of 21 by 20. 21. Wait. 21 mod 20. So we will get the remainder 1, and that's we want the 1 remainder. And how we will solve this 21 mod 20? Suppose I am writing here 21. In mod we are writing the remainder. Okay. So when we will do 20 here, 21 is a 20. The answer will be here 1. This 1 is the remainder. Okay. And we are getting 1 here also. Okay. So this when we are assuming D is equals to 7, we are getting the 1. So the value of D is also 7. Okay. This is how we are solving the value of E and D. Okay, students, are you getting my points? Now you can ask me, is there any confusion? I will tell you whether in calculating the private key or whether in calculating the public key. D is the public key. Oh, sorry, D is the private key and E is the public key. Now you can tell me, is there any confusion? Students, please respond your answer in chat box. I am waiting here.